generations of Oxfordshire children have been told.
But the power station is hugely important, and I think on a personal level, it's where I know where my electricity comes from, and it's done locally, so I think that's probably the best bit for me. The amount of work that it gave to the local community 48 years ago when it was built, and obviously employment since, and of course they contribute hugely to the local voluntary sector within the local area, so npower is massively important to the local community. I think the local people will enjoy coming here and seeing what it has to give to the visitor, and I think it's really important on that aspect.
Once the artists were on board, they really ran with it and took it on as a project. They were great, weren't they? They kind of just took loads of inspiration and
What made you choose Susanna and Rachel?
Well, that's a very difficult question. We had lots of different applications in, and Miranda used her expertise to shortlist them. Came along and had a whole day of interviewing all the people that were shortlisted, and then we spent many hours discussing which person we should appoint. So that was by far the most difficult part of the process.
We had a lot of interest, and I put the brief out quite widely, and actually it's really astounded at how many people applied, and really from quite far afield as well, and people sort of writing in with their applications saying, you know, I've always been interested by the power station.
I really like it. I was saying to Miranda earlier that I live locally, so I do come to Cornerstone and go and have a look at each exhibition that comes along. And it was great to see such a large installation in there using the full space. So I really like that, and I really like the lighting is very different, and I think it's a great modern concept.
So what inspired you to bid for the project in the first place?
Well, the project fits into a context of our collaborative practice over the last kind of 8 years, that we usually make work about 1960s and 70s architecture, but more often it's been about housing, and we've never done a project that's been so about a kind of industrial form, but we thought it'd be really interesting to do that. Relationship that different people in the area had to that kind of physical presence, because everyone thinks they know the power station, and you know, it affects people's lives in different ways, and we wanted to explore that by talking to a range of different people. Didcot A is where clouds are made, or so generations of Oxfordshire children have been told.